Okay, there we go. Welcome, my friends, to Whatever Gaming. So, looks like this is what happens sometimes. When you don't use this program for a while, you get stupid shit like this happening. Okay, there we go. Welcome to Whatever Gaming. So, I've been off the internet for a while because I've had a cold for the last week. I'm still feeling really terrible. So, I wanted to get in a little bit of gaming now that I'm starting to feel a little better. We're going to do a little bit of gaming of Faxanadu. And, yeah, before Whatever Cast Wednesday. Man, I am... this cold kicked my ass. And it didn't just kick my ass, it kicked... Like, I started feeling the symptoms on Friday, and it was relatively mild. And then the weekend happened, and I had to work on the weekend. And I was trying to find people that would cover for me on the weekend, and half the goddamn office had this cold. And so I still had to work. I just had to, like, pound NyQuil and muscle through it. And then I was like, oh, on Sunday, I'm starting to feel better. And then Monday rolled around, and it was like, fuck. You know, I felt even worse than I did over the weekend. And, like, I still had to work on Monday. I couldn't get anybody to cover for me. And then there's, like, all these scheduling conflicts where I had to be there physically. And then it's like, oh, can we move it up to 9? You know, 9 a.m. And I'm trying to sleep in and you know, rest and recuperate. And I'm like, well, we had it scheduled for 10. And they're like, oh, okay, come back at 10. Then I'm leaving. And then it's like, you know, the other person that could have granted them access couldn't grant them access, so I had to drive back. And on Tuesday, I ended up with this horrific fucking headache. I mean, I call it the suicide headache. My sinuses got all plugged up. And it felt like somebody driving a railroad spike into my skull using a sledgehammer. Except... that constantly. So I'm like 2 days sleep deprived because of that goddamn headache. And today was just pretty much the headache is gone, the sore throat is mostly gone, and I'm just hacking up this nasty green shit. And so hopefully by Friday I'll be 100% through it, but half my office had this damn cold, 3 of my clients had this cold, my client's daughter had this cold. It's the election year variant. Really nasty bug. Don't wish it on anyone. Haler R, welcome my friend. Yeah, muscling through it. That's what we're doing. Let's play some video games here. Yeah, that was terrible. Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on anyone. And, you know, nothing would put a dent in the thing. Nothing. Nothing would even touch that headache. And then I developed an ear infection on top of all that. So I had to do like the peroxide alcohol mixture to clean my ear out, and that helped a little bit. And like I had to irrigate my nose with that saline solution, and like I tried Benadryl, I tried NyQuil, I tried ibuprofen, I tried Mucinex, I tried everything, and nothing worked. Yeah, that was awful. So I think this is going to make me go through all this bullshit again because I haven't played this program in a while. Zyrtec D? Yeah, at least it's not monkeypox. An unusual time of year to catch a cold. Yes, it is. And everybody's getting this thing, so, yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're experimenting on us again. Seeing if we notice or not. It's a very unusual time to catch a cold, and everybody's getting it around here. Hey, why am I not getting sound? Am I getting sound now? Do I want default? Is that what I want? Hail Papa Cotton. Welcome, my friend. Zyrtec D. Could be the chemtrail particles. Well, they're doing a lot of that around here. Yeah, that was absolutely freaking miserable. No sound. Yeah, I'm not getting any either. Okay, let's try it again here. And there was big stories too, so that sucks. I wasn't feeling well enough to even go online to cover the stories that we had happening this week. I even missed Sunday Culture Review and Comics Division. Tell you, you know, and I definitely think it was in the cards not to be in Vegas. There we go. I think there's just so many reasons why that didn't happen. Yes, I won't try too hard. So let's see, we're supposed to be grinding here for goodies, right? Yeah, there we go. Ow. Ah, shit. The overadulting leaves you susceptible to pathogens. Yeah. I tell you, man, I feel like I'm not able to catch a break. And it's not like I'm some wussy that's giving up, you know, it's not like I'm giving up or anything here and burying my head under the covers. I've had a lot of setbacks. And I've been going out and busting my ass, you know? So I did, one of my colleagues, 2 of their clients died on them in the same week, so something is definitely happening. A lot of people are dying. Oh, I didn't know they could charge you like that. That's weird. Taking the blows and still standing, yep. I tell you, this has to be good for the writing process because, you know, if you want to capture emotional suck, the best way to capture emotional suck is to have emotional suck. It's only going to get worse. Next month should provide some more climate shock. Oh, yeah. Yeah, look... I mean, how stupid was that? They thought that Donald Trump was going to be embarrassed and was going to try and keep the FBI raid quiet? They have to be the stupidest people on the face of the earth if they thought that was the case. Like Donald Trump would just be some random asshole that would be like, oh no, I got raided. and just like be ashamed and embarrassed. And I never understood that, by the way, because you'll see that a lot of attorneys, you know, the government will leak things to the press, right? When they want to go after somebody, they'll leak things to the press and bias a jury. And the attorneys for these guys are like, no, no, you don't want to talk to the press. Don't do that. Because you'll make the government mad. And, like, I never got that. You know, if you're being unfairly targeted... fuck that shit. Especially if you have, you know, the sort of pull that Donald Trump does. It's a show to distract from the global coup, yeah. Well, I do think they really think that Donald Trump is a threat, but Jones said he's a DeSantis guy until Trump, you know, says, I made a mistake on the jab. Which, I can understand. Yeah, Big Brother does that sometimes. Does it to me, too. Could have been Putin, too, though. Yeah, Trump's stance on the jabs is inexcusable. It really is. Oops. That's what happens when you cough before you pause it. Trump is a chess piece just like the parties. I mean, it's possible. You know, I'm not into cults of personality, so I'm more interested in what Trump's going to do. They're all being used to collapse the system. Well... Well, I tell you, the system must be a lot more resilient than we thought. To read which the pieces there are being used, or if they're trying to play their masters is up for debate. It's people that are more resilient, yeah. People will take a lot of shit to avoid physical violence in war. Well... Well, that's true. I don't... Okay, but I don't understand the people that actually are like, I want there to be a civil war. No, you don't. I'm like, before we get to the civil war, can you maybe try writing your congressman first? I feel like that would be a good place to start. Oh, wait a minute, yummy. Speaking from their chest and not their head, yeah. Yeah, I don't like the idea of foraging for food and hanging out in some fucking rat hole somewhere, waiting to take a shot at somebody. Is this the week for Vegas? Yes, it is. Yes. And I think there, you know, a conspiracy for me not to go to Vegas this year. Although I would have loved to have seen my friends there. Just, it was just not in the cards. Papa Cotton says, everyone is streaming at the same time. Oh. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Papa Cotton says, I'd like to go to Vegas, but I know better. So I think I need 16,000 for the good armor. Alright, this is not exactly how I'd like to spend the remainder of my days, but we play the cards we were dealt with, not the ones we wish we had, yeah. Yeah, Vegas can be complicated. Come here, Demon Hellspawn. I feel like I'm not getting the coinage I should be getting here. Oh, whoops. That was bad. Wait, how much money is this going to start me off with? Oh, forget that. So they used to live in Vegas. I know people there, and it would be extremely rude of me not to go and see them. Probably as they aren't great people to be around, and I definitely don't want to mix them. Oh yeah. Hey, I thought this guy had the good armor. Wait, can I sell you my shitty stuff? Why can't I sell this guy my shitty gear? That sucks. Yeah, he won't take the shitty stuff. Oh, okay. So that doesn't go anywhere. Wait, does that go anywhere? You know what? The last time I was in Vegas last year, I was shocked by how many homeless people there were. Because the time I'd been to Vegas before then was not like that. Like, I don't remember seeing any homeless people in the mid-2000s when I was there. Vegas is an ordeal every time I go there, says Papa Cotton. It's definitely not the worst, but definitely not as fun as it should be. You know, for a town where the house never loses, you sure get charged an arm and a leg for pretty much everything in Vegas. It's kind of annoying, actually. Like, I thought this was a hospitality town here. I mean, if you already got people that are kind of losing their ass in the casino, and the house pretty much always wins, and you've got these crazy fucking boots that dispense the cards in a way that make it impossible to... First of all, come on, how many people can count cards in the first instance? I feel like if you can count cards, you probably... You know, those people should probably be able to win. And then, secondly... You know, I mean, that's why they have those big boots with, like, multiple decks of cards in them. It's fucking ridiculous. And then, you know, you're charging people an arm and a leg for everything. It's like, what is it, like $5 to pull money out of the ATM? And then, you know, their convenience stores in the casinos are just, like, they charge you an arm and a leg. And there's fees. Fuck that. I'm getting mad. I'm like a good scandemic to increase the surplus murder bum population. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is. I mean, in California, I think it's because of Prop 47. But for the rest of the country, I don't know what it could be. Is it drugs? Do you have a lot of people getting fucked up on drugs? Is that what it is? Oh, and that's another thing. The murder bums I had to chase away from my garage door. The murder bums that I had to chase away from my garage door, even they had the stupid cold that I have. You know, you still have stupid people out there. They're like, oh, we need to vote Democratic more. Vote Democratic harder. Just like, do you not get it? Oh, hey, this is the armor dude I was looking for. Yeah, it's a Ponzi scheme. You know what? I would like a magic shield. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, madam. I feel like a magic shield will aid my mission. Now, can I sell you my shitty gear, or is that a no? Ah, fuck you. Hey, why are you hanging out here and in the other place? Is that bald guy wearing a bra? I think he is, Papa. Oh, wait, that dude's a scammer. Yeah, it is a transformer. So overall, decline in jobs pay enough to live on, which in turns into drug use and dropping out of the shit show. Yeah. Well, most of the people that I see are bums tend to be around my parents' age. So I wouldn't want to be retirement age and having to fucking drive around in some shitty RV or, you know, walking around nowhere to go with just my fucking dog and a hat. Not when you're in your 60s. Fuck that. Oh, and I think I cracked another tooth, so that was lovely in addition to the horrible headache I had. Which, as soon as these deals close, I'm gonna go to a dentist and get a bridge. You know, this is the most infuriating thing about a fucking dentist, right? Like, I went to the dentist the first time I cracked a tooth, right? And I'd visited another dentist before I went to this dentist, and they said, oh no, we really should save the tooth, and, right? And they said, well, you should get a root canal and save the tooth. And I said, well, the last dentist I talked to told me it was cracked down to the root, and if it's cracked down to the root, you can't do a root canal. Right, so I go through all of this torture, getting this tooth ready for a root canal, and guess what the root canal dentist, the specialist, told me when he got down in there? Oh, we can't do a root canal. It's cracked all the way down to the root. Oh, I wanted to kill that dentist. I was like, you fucking asshole. I was like, it would have only cost me $250 with my copay to get this thing pulled. I would have been out of my misery. And you made me go through all that bullshit for a root canal. Or says I see a bunch of young murder bums. Yeah, I see young ones. Okay, they're either young or they're my parents' age. That's what I see. Although I could do, I guess I could do another murder bum stroll. Some point I could. Most of them need to be in a mental asylum. Well, yeah, I mean, if they've been living outdoors and have been on speed and PSP and God knows what else, they probably do. Papa Cotton says, I've had most of my dental work done in fist fights. It's one way to do it. Yeah, F you, dentist. Oh, and so then, right? The other side, I had to have a tooth pulled. And they're like, and I was like, I really want to get a bridge put in. And they're like, no, you don't want a bridge, you want an implant. And there's like a big cost difference between those two, right? $1,500 versus $5,000. And I'm like, well, why can't you do a bridge? And so so I did the consultation. I was like, there hasn't been a tooth there in a while, and I've read on the internet that you can't have an implant if you haven't had a tooth there. And so I go through all that bullshit. Different dentist, by the way. And they're like, oh yeah, you can't have an implant, but you really shouldn't have a bridge done, because we don't want to do a bridge on teeth that haven't had any work, that don't need any work. I'm like, lady... Oh, God, I swear to God, these dentists are like fucking used car salesmen. R says they even hired security at my local Winco? Really, at Winco? That's kind of crazy. Okay, I gotta get ready for whatever cast Wednesday, so I'm gonna go ahead and save state it here. I really should have took some medicine before I got on here. I'm starting to really feel like crap. Alrighty, well thanks for hanging, and we'll see you in a bit on whatever cast Wednesday. Whoops.